their wicket, rotate, strike, and go big. But this isn't happening. That's not what they want, I'm sure. Unfortunately, the batsmen are not applying their heads here and doing the right job that they need to do. They're trying to go big sometimes and holding out to the fielders in the 30-yard circle. Could have been better if they went big and hold out in the outfield. But they have not been timing well, giving away catches and giving the space between the leg and the bat to give them wickets.
Fielder name.
Now you know the fielder name who picked out the catch. Name of the fielder who took the catch. Pritham, is that right? Thank you. Good catch that for Pritham. It just came straight to him. He still had to pick that out and does that in style. So Pritham's contributing in terms of fielding as well now. Taking catches for his team. And the new batsman's lane, please. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Let's hold on, please. Tanuj, is that right? Dhanush, okay. Alright, carry on. Let's do that. Pritham coming back for his third over. Awful toss. Straight line. That is a mix-up. Looks like that should be a wicket. And yes, it is. My. That fumble could have actually had the batsman in. But the batsman never even took off from the crease. And he is not happy. It's a no ball too. But still the run out counts. So he has to walk back. So after that mix-up, we've got a wicket. And Pritham has contributed in every single possible fashion he's done in the fielding department. A run out, a catch, as well as a wicket for this bowling. Can you please hold on for a moment? We would like to know the name of the guy who picked up the wicket for them. The run out. Just hold on for a moment. Sorry. We would like to know the name of the fielder.
Fielder name.
Can't hear you guys. I'm sorry. Shubham, is that right? Thank you. I'm sorry to hold on, but small confusion out here. Yes, let's get going. A no ball again, I believe. Yes, it should be a beamer, in fact. Straight to the man's head there. Lucky enough that he survived the scare. Could have gone off to his head. Luckily, he's wearing helmet too. We might have to warn him for the first time there. Flight to delivery down the ground. That is 4 runs. Cracking shot. That is one hell of a hit down the ground. Punished him for that low full toss. Flat and hard. No chance of stopping that. Vinay and Tanush in the middle. Well looped up delivery there from the bowler. Oh, tossed up delivery again. Very good bowling that. No chance for the batsman to get it. He tried to sweep it going down on one leg. Doesn't manage to connect, so it's a dot delivery at the end. Tossed up, full toss again, down the ground, straight to the man. That should have been a run out. That should have been a run out. The bowler was not happy about it as well. But lucky that he got away with that low full toss. That could have been put away to any part of the ground. Looks like he's just lost his line and length there, Pritham, giving away freebies. Down the leg side he goes this time. Chase for the man at fine leg. Stops off that. So here's chance for a beautiful throw. My God, what a rocket throw that was. Right over the stumps and so fast. This man has got another run out to his name. The keeper there got a run out to his name. What a throw from the deep. Flat and hard, right over the stumps. And it picks it out easily. Although it's called a leg bye, it's still a run out. Umpire, would there be a choice of telling us how many deliveries we've gone down this over? Last ball to go. Thank you. Acknowledged. New batsman, too many confusions, too many run-outs and bad shots, not working in favor of Silicon team. They're losing wickets in a pack. Well bowled, that's a looped up delivery again. The new batsman not trying too many things as well. Just need to stick to your basics and end of the over. Sorry for change here. Please hold on for a moment. We'll resume in some time. So we have rectified that change here. I think we're all good to go. Let's go on. Let's resume this. And meanwhile, I would like to call upon Mr. Yuvraj. Dhanush on strike. And is to face Shika. Oh, that is cleaned up again. My, what's happening out there with Silicon? They are not holding their wickets. That was fast and quick, yes, but the batsman was waiting to go onto the back foot right from the start. That should have been played on the front foot. That should have been played at the front of the pads. He doesn't do that. Waits for that to come towards him and was beaten for pace. So another wicket for Shika. First ball wicket there. This over. And I would like to call upon Mr. Ramchandrappa. Thank you for coming down. Father of Mr. Yuvraj. Thank you so much for coming down, and we would like to do a small honor there. A token of gratitude for coming down, and the chief and the coach, as I'm being said, of KCC, Kashish Cricket Club's chief and the head coach, who has gone down a generation ahead to coach everyone down in the ground as well as off the field. Thank you so much, sir. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಓವರ್? 35 runs on the board. Seven ಆಯ್ತಾ? Oh my god, 11th. 11th to 35. 11th over to start off. 35 on the board. Ah, that is beaten. The man came forward to actually defend it. Does not even go down towards his knees. Stays upright and gets beaten. Shikhar is also bowling really good spell. He's been doing an excellent job thus far. Good stuff again. Good stuff again. Look at how it kicked up from the line and length. I'm sure the keeper will have some bruises by the end of the day. It's called bias, acknowledged by us. And I'm sure the keeper will be in pain by the end of the day. Too many bruises take, thanks to the pitch, that it is holding up sometimes, and certain times it just kicks up from good length as well on both the ends. Looped up, and that is a dead defense. A dead defense there from the batsman. He's just trying to hold on. 11th over in progress. Only 35 on the board. They need more runs. That's well played towards the man at mid-wicket, but the keeper cuts it off quickly, smart and fast. But they never went for a run, so there was never an easy chance for a run out. But good stuff by the keeper. Pressure building up. It's given a no ball, so it is a free hit. It is a free hit, and the batsman has the license to go big without getting out. And no changes in field. So I believe this should break the shackles and get them some runs. Oh, that is a wicket, but it is a free hit. So it is not counted as a legal wicket. He couldn't get that over the fielder's head. Manages only an under edge and takes it to the stumps. Free hit wasted. And not the over. After the end of the over, scorecard reads 37 for the loss of 7 wickets. 11 down 37 runs with 7 wickets gone off.
Bowler name.
Pritham back into the attack. He'll finish off his spell this time. Looped up, missed by the keeper. Should be a single. Yes, it is rightly called out as a single by the non-striker as well. Change of strike. Silicon in a bad situation. Just scoring less than about 4 an over. Up in the air, looks like it's a catch and completed. Catch easily completed by the bowler. Oh, it's the captain who's completed the catch. I was mistaken. I thought it was Yatanka who took the catch.
Fielder name.
Tarun's the man who just gave away his wicket by trying to go big. Did not connect well, so he has to walk back. Rajveer is the man who picked out that catch. Omkar on strike. And at the non-striker's end is Shivu.
Sir, ನಾನು ಸರ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಫೀಲ್ಡರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅವ್ರ ಟೀಮಲ್ಲಿ? ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡಲ್ಲಿ 15 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾರೋ ಇಂಜುರಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇನ್ನ? That's a technical defense. What he does is just look at the technique of the defense. If you see, it's a dead bat that had to come down, but he just pushes the bat a little to put it towards the cover point. That's a good leave. That was fast and straight, and the batsman wasn't ready, so he had to leave that at the end. Flight to delivery, again a defense. Not runs on their mind. It's wickets on their mind now. Definitely not runs on their mind. They're just trying to get these off and then go against the part-time bowlers. 38 for 8 after the end of 12th over. 38 for 8. They just got 2 more wickets. And I'm sure they want to score somewhere around 60, 70 to even give the chance for their bowlers to bowl out.
Bowler
Anything less than 50 would be an easy chase.
bowler name.
chance of run out of the non-strikers. That was a half a chance. That was definitely a half a chance. And all this while, I've been pronouncing a name wrong and wasn't even corrected. Apologies, mate. It's Rithanka, right? Good ball, that. Superb delivery. Fast, straight, and past the batsman in a flash. He has no chance, the batsman there, even to drive that. But at this stage of the game, that full delivery could be put away for six easily. But with the number of wickets down and the batsman being the tail ender, it's a good choice from Rithanka. That takes an inside edge. Good throw and good collection from the keeper too. No run taken. All they have to do is just present the bat right in front of the ball and the wicket, so that it does not crash on the stumps. Looks like that's their idea right now. But they will have to ensure that they score more runs to even give their chance for the bowlers. That's well done. Good ball, that. Could have been a Yorker if he just passed a little more ahead. But it's a full delivery nevertheless. The batsman is pretty determined to hold there. 2 more to go. What a ball that again. Good line and length. The batsman is not even trying to go for big shots. He knows that the length and line is so good that he might have to go away if he plays a bad stroke. Excellent bowling stuff that from Just Cricket. All through this innings, they've been pitching on the right spots and gaining those rewards of wickets. Another Yorker. Oh, excellent stuff again. He's doing it time and over. It's just unimaginable how well they have controlled their pace of the game in terms of bowling and the fielding as well. Turning out to be real professionals out, these guys. They can definitely grow up to be great cricketers. Suresh is back to complete his quota. Good one again. Great work from the slip fielder. Suresh is doing a good job there. Up in the air, but right in between the fielder. Should that be 4? Yes, it is. What a good shot. Good connection on that one. A boundary after a long time. Well played that by Suresh. Suresh should have got him long ago, but he just doesn't. Great comeback. Dhanush played a really good shot the previous delivery, and this one he was cramped for room. No way he could get his arms free. Again, he's cramped for room, but he could have gone down towards the fine leg region. Just doesn't get the connection that he required. Good stuff from Suresh. Well, turning out to be a bleak over for Silicon again. Really bleak over. End of the over that. And after the end of 14, we've got 43 on the cards with 8 wickets down. 43 for 8. And we have 6 more overs to go. 36 runs could be taken even if they single out every single delivery and pick it for a run. So we'll have to take it one ball at a time, single out each delivery, and then take a run. You can still get to about 70 and above. That's the defense again. He's just holding his wicket very well there, Omkar. Yet to get off mark. Another dot delivery. Another good leave. But another added delivery of pressure for Silicon. Again a dead bat. Chance of a run out of the non-strikers. And that should have been a run out. Not a great throw from the fielder. Should have been given to the bowler's arms. But misses that out. Good stuff there from the bowlers. We tried to actually go big and then changed it at the end. Good changeover from him. Adapted that very well, but this time he's beaten, and so is the keeper. And that is 4 runs. Acknowledged by us as well. That is a good delivery. It was fast and quick from the last delivery. Knew that the batsman was trying to go big and just starts to push more pace behind the ball. Does so. But unfortunately he's given away 4 runs. Goes in the back foot. Hits it straight to the man at covers. End of 15 overs. We have 48 for 8. Rajveer is the bowler. Used to bowl to Omkar. Omkar has been keeping his end up. Not scoring too many runs, but just not giving away wickets as well. Good one that from Rajveer. Starts off with a full delivery. Doesn't give too much fly, just pushes it towards the batsman. The very first delivery. This time he flights it, but that's a good shot up in the air. Was that before? No, he doesn't connect that fully. They come back for 2. That should have been 4 runs if he had connected that well. Good vision, but the execution was not at his best, although he executed that. Whoa, he gets hit on the helmet. That is how the pitch is behaving. Just kicks up from nowhere and hits him on the helmet. Good shot that. That is exactly what you would need when people are bowling short, but he just finds the fielder instead. Could put it towards the mid-wicket region. That's a defense again towards third man. No change of strike. Building pressure up for himself there, Omkar. But the best thing that he's doing out there is keeping his wickets from going away and the team crumbling into all out. An all out situation is what that he doesn't want it. That's 4 runs. That was fast. And the keeper missed that too. So all the Umka wants for his team is that they don't crumble out to an all out. And I'm sure that is not what he wants as well. He doesn't want to do that by playing a bad shot. So they are piling up some runs now. 56 for 8. They get another 20 runs or more than that over the next 2 overs. They will be able to set a good target for their bowlers. Even if not a good target, at least a decent target for the bowlers to bowl at. Shubham is the new bowler. Flighted one, tried to go for a slog, misses out. But that was a good choice of a shot because it was full and towards the batsman at a half volley type delivery. Fast. That is good change of pace. He wanted to bowl fast this time round. Flighted. He's mixing it up pretty well, but good shot this time. Going away for 4 runs. He connects. That is an easy for Dhanush holding up. Dhanush is holding up his fort and trying to score well too. Good work from him. Tries for another one, but misses out. Good stumping by the keeper. But he was right in his crease there, the batsman, so no chance of an appeal as well. Silicon was his just wicket happening out here, and Silicon are in troublesome situation. That's another beaten delivery. The last ball comes as a short one. And what I tell you, that was a ripper again. Came down as good as a fast bowler. And he ends the over. The last over coming up. Last over of the innings. Omkar on strike, gets an edge, and will that run away? No, it doesn't. Goes straight to the fielder. It's only a single. That's a good job from Omkar. Even though he's bogged down by the number of runs, he's kept one end so that the other batsmen have the chance to score. And up in the air, that is a good shot from Dhanush. But tried well by Pritham as well. Tried well by Pritham, he was almost there. Could have put in a dive, but just hang back a moment. And couldn't complete the catch. Rajvi doing a good job as well. Bowling flat to deliveries. Edged and taken. That is the end of Omkar. This man did his job out there by holding the fort. And that is the other wicket gone down for Silicon. Silicon versus Just Cricket. Silicon have just one more wicket left in the kitty. Just Cricket, on the other hand, have done a great job in terms of the bowling department. And they will have to come down and score less than 4 overs if it remains the same way. Can be done between 4 to 5 overs after the power play. That's 10 overs on all. Under 10 overs, if they chase that down, they could also get really good economy rate for themselves. In fact, that is the net run rate I speak about. Apologies, not the economy rate out there. Swing and a miss. It's good for Just Cricket to get the benchment in terms of the under 12 match that they played. And that should be an all out. Last over, they could have just completed by taking singles or doubles. Yet they decided to go for a big shot and hold it out towards the point man, and that is the end of the innings. Job well done by the bowling department of Just Cricket. Kashi's Cricket Club holding the event of Kashi's Cricket League, starting off its 15 days journey today, and it will be a 20 over league matches all around this month and the next one, being held at Pendleton Park, Hennur. It is being sponsored by CPB Educational Trust and NPS Kalkere. Noted members of CPB Educational Trust being Venugopal and Mr. Revanna. And for NPS is the key member Kishore and Kishan. And to support them is the Kashi's Fantasy Sports Club and Vismaya Construction Private Limited. And being held by Mr. Bahuguna and Nalina Bahuguna, the founder of KFSC and Vismaya Construction, the most important sponsor, being co-sponsored by Manish Decoy and Navjyoti Plywoods. Mr. Santalal Sharma, Fasten Up, Nothing But Cricket, Hennur, Kotanur, Karthikaya Reddy, and Surendranath Building, Indranagar, Bhaskar Reddy Builder, Indranagar, Orechasa Layout, MS Finance, Ranjit Kumar, Sanskriti School, Maragondanahalli, Mr. Ashwath Narayana and Ashwini Ashwath, Sanskriti Global Preschool, Kalkere, Mr. Ramu and Shalini Ramu, Phoenix Events, Siva Subramani and Sri Vidya Shiva, Karnataka Rakshana Vedike President, Akila Karnataka Vidyarthi Parishad and Tandoori Grand Hotel, Mr. Vasant Kumar Gada of Banjara Layout, and just to give away an award from the first match, man of the match for the first match between Silicon Team and Just Cricket for the under 12s with Gagan. So let's give away a good hand for Gagan for scoring more than 15 runs and taking some wickets as well. Great work, Gagan. Congratulations, and that's just one step away from your higher glory. Good work, mate, and all the best. Being given away by Mr. Chandrappa Ramchandrappa. That's well done by the young man who is looking out for high glory. Good work. After a short break, we're back in action. Second innings, and we would like to start off with Just Cricket against Silicon team. Going into the chase, it's Just Cricket after a fabulous start for them in terms of bowling attack. They've restricted them to a really low total, and they have to score not more than four runs per over to win this contest. That's a pretty decent start. That wasn't the best of the ball to start off the innings, but however, the batsman was not ready up for that as well. Just plays off casually and he goes beaten. The batsman in the middle are Naman and Vikas. Naman on strike, and the bowler bowling to Naman is Dhanush. Started off with a dot delivery. Let's find out how he goes the next one. Good one that. Good bowling from Dhanush. Just moving the ball away from the batsman. Keeping him guessing is the best thing that a bowler can do to a batsman. And that strikes in only when the bowler is at his best. Because if he can bowl different lines and different lengths and yet get away without giving away runs, that's when it creeps into the mind of the batsman. But Dhanush has started off on a decent note. Oh, well left as well. He's being very watchful out there, Naman, not giving away any chance for Silicon. He knows that he doesn't have to go big because the target is just 63 and it can be chased down another 105 deliveries. So that's less than 5 runs per over. He can take his own sweet time to get into the middle and settle. Another good delivery that also kicked up. As you can see often in this tournament, it has been going up and down a lot. Doesn't stay at one height. When it pitches at the same place, sometimes it just kicks up, sometimes it just skids off. So you will have to be really wary of the pitch. But that being said, once the batsman is settled, it looks like a cruiser. Well bowled that full delivery straight. That should have been driven down the ground. Naman decides against it. Decides to see off these initial overs so that he can charge probably later. That's what he's got in his mind. Unless I was saying that KCL, Kashi's Cricket League, is being held by KCC. Oh, well down the ground, that's good. That's well bowled as well. Should have taken a little more faster, however it does not happen. So now what we would like to request is that everyone on the ground can not only watch this match live here, but you can also not miss out on the action if you log on to YouTube. All you need to do is go on to YouTube and type Y Sports. And you can see the live relay of this match going on between Silicon and Just Cricket. Just so that you don't miss out on the action. And for the people who are not able to make it here, this KCL, Kashi's Cricket League, being held by KCC, held at Pendleton Park, Hennur, Bangalore. You can never miss out on the action if you're able to log on to YouTube. Now the new bowler from the other end and the batsman here are ready because it's the man on strike. And Tarun is the bowler to start off the proceedings from the other end. Right arm over against Vikas, the left armer. Well, that's a pretty nice start. Keeping low, full and fast. Hasn't pitched up really good, so it just goes straight to the batsman. And he boxed down a little to keep it away from going to the wickets. Well done by him, Vikas. Under 12, under 14, under 16 tournament in progress. Well bowled. That is a stop as well, so there's no run taken. Yet to score off Tarun there, Vikas. Maiden over. The first one is being continued. Well ball, will that be running? Yes, looks like it be a run. Chance of a run. No, it's missed out. A better throw. Could have seen him gone back. A direct hit was required because there was no one to fetch that throw. Should have taken more time to hit that. The batsman was never there in the picture. Should have taken his own sweet time to hit that away. Oh, well played that. That was well timed too. Good place to play that shot as well as really good timing on that. It turns out to be a dot delivery, so they yet to get off mark with the bat. The first runs was through the bye. Well bowled, well bowled. He's just sticking to his basics. Not doing too much. That's exactly what you need in the first few overs. Sticking to the basics does not get you too many runs. All you need to do is just bowl those channel deliveries. And then that fourth stump channel can take its own course to give you wickets. That is a bad shot. That was good length delivery close to the fourth stump line. Tries to go down the ground, could have edged it. And that could have ended up in the slip's hands. End of the second over. Scorecard reads 1 for no loss. It's been a fabulous start from there for Silicon in terms of bowling attack. They didn't do much while batting. They went for some bad shots and gave away easy wickets for Just Cricket. And they will have to negate that by bowling really well. And it has started off on a really good note. Bowling down 2 overs and giving away only 1 run. Third over to start and to be bowled by Dhanush, who's continuing his second over. Well done, well done. What a good start again for Dhanush. The second over he brings up also gives a full delivery and almost moving away from the batsman. But a good job done by Vikas. Keeps it down. Defends pretty well. He knows that he doesn't have to go for big shots. Just see through these overs and yet you can score at 1 run a delivery. You'll be past that target in no time. "63 runs required for a win and they've already scored 1 run. Oh, that's an edge running away to the fence. Will that be stopped? Yes, it is stopped. 2 runs taken. That was off the glass and running away to the fence. The gloves take a big hit from the ball and he's gone off already. He's just erred in line there. Dhanush just went down towards the leg side and got the extra run given away. But he must be bowling the third or the fourth stump channel. Well, he's been doing that. It's just that he has to continue doing it. Oh, first real drive attempted by Vikas. Going for a big drive there. Booming drive. Didn't get it. And seems like there's some words exchanged between each other. Looks like the temps are placing the temperature have been placed up and are flying as well. Oh, that is a big shot attempted and times of a wicket. No, the umpire is not interested. Oh, that was a big heave attempted by the batsman. He wanted to go really big towards the mid-wicket region. Cleared his legs. Tried to go for a big shot. Doesn't even get close to the ball. Well judged by Dhanush. Up in the air for a shot. That was a heart in the mouth moment. That moment could have turned towards Silicon as well, getting the second wicket. However, Vikas survives the scare. Well bowled by Dhanush. He's doing a more than a decent job out there. Well bowled. Good shot that. Times it pretty well. That's misfielding, resulting in 4 runs. Such tight bowling display comes to an end with that 4. Well, that still could have been stopped, just that the fielder wasn't up to the mark there. At misfielding gives them 4 runs. But that was good connection from Vikas this time round. First time he went for a drive, didn't connect that very well. The second time he opened his legs and went for a big shot, didn't even connect. The third time he makes that count. And after the end of the third over, scorecard reads 7 for no loss. 7 for no loss after 3. They will have to score another 57 to win this, 56 to win this in fact. Turn again. Tries for a hard slash. What a ball that. Just stick to basics. What a wonder it's working out to be. All you need to do as a bowler is stick to the basics. Bowl that 4th stump channel. These two guys are showing that they have been excellent. Up in the air, almost gone there. A little more harder the push. Could have reached that man at extra cover. Big heave attempted. That is what happens when you have too many dot deliveries under your name. You get beaten time and again. The batsman has a mindset of clearing everything out, so he tries to go hard, and that's how he makes mistakes. And if you are able to get that to the wicket, the same ball, you might even get a wicket. That is what a bowler can do to a batsman if he gets some really good deliveries from his hand. And that's a dead bat again. Plays it down, stops it for a single. The bowler could have been a single as well, but no calling. That is good bowling as well. They make it look so simple, these guys. Even though they're not more than 16 years of age, they make it look so simple. Ridiculously easy for them. They're just doing it like just another routine, although it is not as simple as it looks. Well done again. Same length bowling and stuff that you see that these guys perform. It puts me into embarrassment. They're doing a job that is so much difficult and turning it out into an easy one for themselves. Such incredible talents, tremendous amount of practice is what has led them here. And tournaments like these, where you get relayed all over the world through YouTube, it's even better. There is a live relay of this match going on YouTube, and all you need to do is go down to YouTube, type for Y Sports, Y as in yak, just type for Y Sports, and then you will be able to find this relay happening. Down the leg side, that's a peel. It hits him on the outside part of the leg. I believe so. It's going down the leg side. It's given a bye though. It's given a leg bye there. Leg bye is 1 run. And then he's doing a good job again there, Dhanush. Coming back in his third over. Beautiful way to get the batsman beaten. It looks lovely when you get the batsman beaten time and again. But so much goes behind that feeling. Years of practice. So much dedication, lots of passion, and most importantly, the execution. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, that. What a placement towards the leg side. All he had to do was just go down the leg side there, Dhanush, and he has been punished. 4 runs and acknowledged. Turning out to be an expensive over. There's all of a sudden from Dhanush. A slower one attempted. Well tried slower one that he expected the batsman to go for a big shot and take it up in the air. That is what the slow ball does. But the batsman was equally up to the task. All round good cricket happening out here. And thanks to KCL, Kashish Cricket League, being brought in by Kashish Cricket Club, KCC. Thanks to them that we are able to see such talents perform. Extraordinary tasks. Under 12, under 14, under 16 categories of these tournaments being held in Pendleton Park, Hennur, Bangalore. And all thanks to these guys for making it happen. And to support them to make this happen are CPB Educational Trust and NPS Kalkere. Men who behind the job are Venugopal, Mr. Revanna, Kishore and Kishan of Chairman CPB Educational Trust. And it is co-sponsored by Manish Dekor and Navjyoti Plywoods, along with Mr. Santalal Sharma, Fasten Up, Nothing But Cricket, Hennur, Kotanur, Kartikeya Reddy, Surendranath Builders from Indranagar, by Mr. Bhaskar Reddy, Builders from HRSR Layout, MS Finance, Mr. Ranjit Kumar, Sanskriti School, importantly as well, Margondanahalli, Mr. Ashwath Narayana, Ashwini Ashwath, and Sanskriti Global Preschool, Kalkere, Phoenix Events, Karnataka Rakshana Vedike as well, and Sinex Prince are the co-sponsors. Bhupendra is the new bowler into the attack after the end of 5 overs. Scorecard is 16 for no loss. 16 for no loss after 5. Vikas on strike. Oh, that's a well called run there. He just dabs it, puts it short of all of these fielders and started running with a good call. That is excellent cricket, good knowledge on where the fielders are placed. You can manipulate the field when it comes to bowling the same way you can manipulate the fielders when it comes to batting as well. Highly knowledgeable cricket there. Swing and a miss. That's a good take by the keeper there. Beautiful take by the keeper. Has to be applauded, that one. Excellent stuff. You can see it's fantastic to see such young talents do extraordinary stuff here. He's diving to his left and takes an easy pouch when it's considered for him, but for us, and he's looking at it from the outset, it is an excellent one. Chance of a run out. No, good call again. Back throw. Will that be another run? No, they don't. They settle only for that run. Amazing to see these guys perform on the field, honestly. I'm being put to shame by looking at these guys. Although I'm old enough to be playing elsewhere, it's a joy to be seeing these guys perform so well on the ground. Bhupendra did his job with the bat. Now he's also doing it in terms of bowling. Edge and running away to third man. Cut out for a single. Naman's the man on strike. And Vikas at the other end. They haven't lost any wickets. Doing it well for Just Cricket. Oh, good shot. Good shot there attempted. It just doesn't time it well, but the vision there was really nice, and that is a direct throw. Not required at this time of the game. But gets off strike there. Naman. Well. That is a good stop. But not out. I believe it's not given by the umpire too. It was not out from the naked eye. And so it remains from the umpire's call as well. They stole that single. There was never a single in that. It could have been stopped by Silicon, but looks like they haven't done that. It looks like we have another bowling change. Yes, we do. We have a bowling change. Tarun's the man bowling. And he is to bowl to Vikas. Shot one towards the leg side. That was a loosener from Tarun. Vikas could have been expecting that because he's a new bowler coming in. And the second change too. Should have expected that. However, he's just on his toes to keep himself from getting out. And then taking a look in before he can go big. Put away towards square leg. He's running there for the chase. Will he get it? Looks like he'll go for 4 runs. No, it's stopped off right before the boundary. Good chase coming to an end. And stopped away from getting too many runs. 2 runs on it. Thanks to KCC for bringing in this tournament. It's a live relay tournament happening on YouTube. All you have to do is just log on to YouTube, search for Y Sports, and you will be able to see this. That is just continuing off from the other end. That she was expected that Luzna, like the first delivery, but he's got back into rhythm pretty quickly there, Tarun. Oh, good shot. That was well timed by Vikas, but straight to the man, and is no run at the end result. He continues to bowl, so these two guys, it would become really difficult for Just Cricket as well. Good shot again. Oh, that bounced up awkwardly, but good stop. Very good stop from the fielder. That just bounced from nowhere, and he did a good job to keep it down. Then not going to his face. Could have hurt himself there. Oh, that was up in the air for a moment. Could have looped up to the fielder at extra cover. Tarun's done a great job to end the over. After the end of the over, 23 of 7 overs. "66 deliveries, 40 to score. 10 overs and 4 runs per over. Yet they can get off towards victory. But if they finish it quicker, Just Cricket, they would be up on a net run rate. Oh, that's an appeal, and the whole team goes up in unison. But the only man who doesn't go up with his finger is the umpire. The whole team went up with all their arms up in the air, and the umpire is the least interested one to go up. Very well bowled, but by the looks of it, it looks like Just Cricket can actually ease through. They can play a good innings, try to get off with some good shots. Just like that, all they have to do is place the such shots in the gap. If they get the gap, they're through already. All they have to do is that. Let's find out how they do that. But with that bowling unit, it is going to be difficult. Nevertheless, it's not doable. Let's see how Just Cricket plays their innings. Exactly that is what was on my mind when I said you can actually increase your net run rate. You find a bad ball, don't spare it. And that was just proven by Naman. Naman just got hold of that and murdered that delivery towards the boundary. And the whole team is behind Bhupi. They call him as the Bhupendra. Oh, try to hard slash again. Try to cut it away so fast. Doesn't get it. Naman on strike. Well bowled by Bhupi, the last one. Oh, well timed again. That was good one. This is a lot better than what he had bowled some time ago. We have a new bowler, Aditya. The left-hander who was playing there. He's just taken up the ball. He was actually playing really well for his team while opening. But let's see how he fares with the ball now. Because in front of him is Naman and Vikas were playing really well without losing a wicket. Oh, straight to the man at short mid-wicket. So no runs taken. Good start from Aditya. Although it went down the leg side, wasn't punished. Oh, swing and a miss from Naman. That was a good ball. That was a good ball actually. Tossed up over the island of the batsman. The batsman was tempted. Well played again. He wanted to go towards point but gets an edge and goes towards third man region almost. Now change of strike. Vikas to face Aditya. Tries to cut that away. Again, a really good shot attempted but could not execute that. Could have really put it away if he had done that. Good shot. That's how you play when it's tossed up. Change of strike. Single taken. And by the looks of it, when you have such really good shots in your repertoire, you can go for big ones. Get those 4s and 6s. Once you can get those 4s and 6s, it's only going to add to your net run rate. And it's better for the team as well as the individual. And every passing run, you will see that the opposition will find themselves in a spot of bother. Because all they have to do is keep them down from scoring runs. So they will use their best bowlers possible. And if you can get through that rough patch, where you get really good deliveries against you as a batsman, you can then utilize the part-time bowlers and the fifth bowler. Bhupender again, he comes back. Naman should be really high on spirits after those boundaries that he put away. Should be playing a really positive game now. Oh, hit it hard. He really hit it hard there, Naman. And so did Bhupender. He hit the ground hard as well. He wanted to hit the pitch very hard so that it bounces, but just doesn't bounce as much as he liked. But Naman wanted to go big on that delivery too. Oh, full delivery edge, running way towards third man. And good stop. Coming back for a second. Good running that. And will that be run out? No, excellent running. Amazing running between the wickets by these two young folks. My. What a game this is turning out to be for Just Cricket. Everything going their way. And all due to that hard work that they put in during their fielding attempt. A good shot, straight to man point. Good return, no single there. That is good work. The man at point was quick enough to cut it off. Good leave. 4 deliveries down in the over. He's only given away 2 runs. And he's bowled his heart out actually there. Bhupendra has bowled out 2.4 overs and given away only 12 runs. It's close to about 3 runs per over, just above, in fact, 3 runs. Pretty close to 3 runs as well. Oh, that's a good shot. Running away. No fielder there. Will that be 4 runs? Yes, it should. It does. And it is 4. Good shot there from Naman. He just put it away in style. Bhupendra Ard in line again. He all would love to see him bowl well, but we all would love the batsman going against him as well. That's what Naman does. All I need is one bad delivery and I'll pick that out. Last ball coming up. Another good shot, same place. Will that be the same result? But this time the chase is quicker. No, 4. That is amazing run there from the fielder there. He just cuts it off so easily. It looks like Dhanush cut it off. Very nice work in the middle there from Dhanush. 39. The scorecard reads after 10 overs. 10 overs, 39, and 24 runs is required in 48 deliveries at 3 runs per over. All they need is just 3 runs per over to get there. Anirudh is the new bowler. 24 and 48, 3 runs per over. And Just Cricket can see their way through to the next innings as the victorious team. And they can even get their net run rate better if they start smacking a few boundaries because the ball is old and the ball would not move as much as they would like. The fielding team would definitely like it to move a little more, but it does not happen out here. Coming around the wicket goes Anirudh, but that's towards the man at mid-wicket. Good return, chance of a run out. Oh, that should have been a run out if he had picked that quickly. Superb return from the deep. That was a really good throw from the deep there. Really good fielding. Looks like it was Bhupendra from the deep. Flight to delivery again towards the man at long on. They're picking their sides there because the Naman, they're doing a good job out there in picking their sides. And immediately that forces a change in field. Good captainship. He knows that they're not going big for it. And he just brings in another fielder. Oh, that is a big shot attempted. Could have been a humongous hit if he had connected because the vision was so perfect. That would have gone straight down the ground towards the cameraman. Again, a swing and a miss. This time it's called wide by the umpire though. There's an extra run. He thought that it would be a good delivery. Anirudh. Unfortunately, it is not. Naman on strike. He's trying to go big. That's a good way to approach this innings because you have less than 3 runs in over and yet you can get through quicker. Up in the air and fall short of Dhanush. Good return, good return. Cut away by the keeper himself. Looked like they would go for the next run. They should have gone for it, in fact. There was no cover at the keeper's end. Could just be the call. The man coming to the danger end of the bowler end. Vikas on strike. Going around the wicket. Oh, he tries to dab and run there because Naman wasn't ready at all. In fact, that's a good call from Naman because there was no run there. He never even moved because there was no run. Oh, he goes down. This is a good shot. This time it should beat the fielder there. Yes, it does. What a superb shot that from Vikas. Came down the ground, flat hit, fastened hard. No stopping that. That's 4 runs. After the end of the over, they are pegged at 48 for no loss at 11 overs. They need 15 more runs in 42 deliveries. If they can finish this out, the next few overs, in the next 2 overs in fact, the net run rate would creep up. The net run rate is something that can change your team standings when the team table is really looking good. The same way, the net run rate can push you down a lot even if you won matches, but not in great margins. So this should play a vital role in having the team standing decided after a couple of matches as well. You never know, so never take the chance. Get it going as quickly as possible. Naman on strike. Low full toss. It's run away towards the fence, and yes, it does go for 4 runs. $52 for no loss. They've got up their team 50 there. Oh, try to go big there again, Naman. Really good batting. Now they know that there's not much of pace or anything as such. And the part-time bowler is having their say in the middle. It's time to go big and finish this as quickly as possible. Vikas on strike against Aditya. Oh, he tried big. Will that be caught out? And that is the first wicket for Silly Khan. Going back as Vikas after a really good knock. And the fielder who took the catch did a good job. Walking back is Vikas after a good knock. Gave an excellent stand in the opening pair. So he is definitely a marquee player for them. Stood there and delivered some really good shots along with Naman. Omkar picked out an easy catch. And walking back is Vikas after a good stand there. Now we will have to find out how Silicon approach this. They only have to defend 15 more runs. But anyway, wicket down. So if they are able to choke them down from here, it is nothing better than a miracle. Rajveer, the new batsman, on strike. And he gets off strike in the very first ball. They come back for a second. No, called against it. Good choice there for Naman. He could have been in trouble if he hadn't got back. So Naman on strike now. Good drive, straight to the man at long on, in fact, long off. Up in the air, that's a good shot. That is what they would need if they have to get home quicker. And that is 4 runs. Beautiful shot that from Naman. He is making his bat talk. And he scored certain boundaries that look like an opening batsman's stint. Just 5 more required in 6 overs. Five more runs, that's all they would need to get home. Just cricket. Under 16 in progress. KCL, Kashish Cricket League, brought in by Kashish Cricket Club, is being held in Pendleton Park, Hennur, Bangalore. And it is turning out to be a good event for them because the first 2 matches have been a close call affairs. The second one is again coming down to the wire, but it is better for the man from the other side. That is Just Cricket have won it. And it's not gone to the fence. It's not gone to the fence. Has a run out. Oh my God. They were expecting that to go to the fence and it was not. Didn't even go to the fence. That could have been an easy mix up. Shot! What a shot there up in the air and goes towards covers. And he finishes that in style. As he, no, he hasn't. Just one more to fetch to win this. And one more to win. Will he finish off in style again? Yes, he does! What a hit that! And that is a 6. First 6 of the tournament, and that is a biggie. I thought he would finish in style, but he finishes in an extravagant style. What a hit! Humongous that from Naman. And the first 6 of the tournament, it turned out to be a glorious one for Just Cricket. They have finished this match in style. So winners are Just Cricket against Silicon in the under 16 category. So their net run rate would be on a real high. And they will have to see how they walk through the next innings or the next match and see how it goes.